Back on another job here. This is that house, the rental house we just did. This is her house. So as you can see, it's a nice spread. So we're gonna go ahead and hit the driveway, whole house, pool area, and get it rolling. So, and I'm not pre-treating this. This ain't that bad. We're gonna post-treat it for sure, but not pre. So we're gonna do some property protection. Anthony's gonna go ahead and get on the roof real quick. Got some fresh SH, so we got a full thing of SH. We're golden. We're gonna get rolling. We're gonna be downstreaming, probably using the big machine since I'm gonna have the hose reel out. And this is kind of, we stretched out on that 100 foot. We stretched out, so I got 200 foot of hose, so we're hoping we can get, if that's 100, we should be okay, I think, but I got another 100 foot in the truck, so in case we need it, we're good. We're going to be using, again, our downstream for SSH with the eliminator and get ready to roll. All right, peace. Anthony's almost finished with the gutters and the roof debris. Got a little bit right here, that's it. And then all the rest is done. And I'm halfway finished with the driveway. As you can tell, we got some newer concrete here, so I'm running over it pretty quick. We're going to spike it with a 4%, no worries. I'm going to go ahead and hit this. He's going to blow that off. I'm going to hit the walkway. Probably hit the back area and roll, but they got a bunch of stuff back there, so we'll see. Anyway, we're going to get it. All right, peace. On the roof side now, Tony set this up. I went ahead and post-treated this with a 3%. And you can see all those acorns, leaf marks, all that stuff coming right off. So I'm going to turn it up a little bit for the roof. A little bit with 4.5. Yeah, it's smelling like a swimming pool. That's what I like. Money, money, money. I just figured we'll go ahead and hit this while we're doing this roof section. I'm gonna let Tony hit that roof. He's becoming my roof master. This is where that gas roof pump would be super nice. Hit it, forget it. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and water while Tony does that. And we'll catch you in a rebound. All right, peace. Just spot treating the roof, and what I mean is, I don't know if you can see in this corner, we got a little spot. Underneath this dormer window we got a spot, so we're just spot treating it. And I'll probably go ahead and hit this whole side. It's the northern facing side, so just put a little light coat on it. It's not bad at all. Just got a few spots here and there. Probably gonna hit this whole side. So not too bad. Hitting it with about a 4.5%. It's coming off easy, and we're probably gonna rinse that because it's a spot treat. Tony's on property protection with the gun, and then we rolling. And Tony's got a little appointment he's got to go take care of, so I'm gonna be solo for a little bit. But we'll get it. What we do, all pro exterior services. Catch up. All right, everybody. Now we finally be able to wash the house. This is the easy part. We had to do that whole pool deck, so yeah, it was fun, to say the least. All right, so we got soap. But we getting it. We already hit we had to hit the roof too, that's right. So we had a lot to do, but we're getting it done. Halfway through the day, taking our time. Planting seeds. That's what we do. Oh, look at that thing. Wow. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get it. Get done with this marinade. Alright, guys, catch up. Peace. Anyway, got a client, annual. Set him up, and we set him up today because that worked for everybody's schedule. And this is the house that we've done. You can go back in the videos and check it out, but it's really not that bad. So is what I'm gonna decide to do. I'm gonna go ahead with the big machine today, just so we can move volume. Because again, it's an annual. It's a lot of bugs and everything else. So Tony's already on hooking up the water. And we're gonna be on property protection, and we're gonna use the beast today. Put it on bleach, and we're gonna be downstreaming. And we're gonna be in and out this property pretty quick. All right, I'm gonna go tell them to move their vehicles. Always pay attention to that too, because any overspray on vehicles can cause some situations. So you don't want to have to deal with that. I like to move them back just so we can get up. I'm gonna go take a look at this side. In fact, the pictures, there's really not no good pictures I can take. Looks like they had some siding replaced. Again, just an annual, that's what we do. Even a customer pulled up, noticed the rig, he's like, wow, look at the rig. He said, that's phenomenal. He said, that's why I like you instead of the Bubba with the pressure washer guy. Anyway, let me go get hooked up, and I'll catch up. Peace. Alright guys, got the beast, put her half throttle, ball valve always open. I'm gonna go ahead and do a Deary. See if we can get a one cranker. Let that fuel injection kick in. One pull, baby. One pull. Alright, catch up. Just did the first sign. About 12 seconds. Thing's a beast, man. It's actually got a lot of power, which is good. I mean, these big machines are very nice. They with volume, you know, getting it done. You got some caveats, obviously, water, soap draw drops. So there are some caveats to it, obviously. But I'll tell you what, man, it's hard to trade off when you go this big. Even distance is so much more. To me, in my situation, is a whole different world. I mean, you're shooting so much water, you know, it's like a waterfall, but it's not for everything, and it's not for everybody. In fact, I like using that small machine. That small machine works great, and it got a good soap draw, and we made a lot of money with that small machine. So go ahead and rinse the bottom part. Get the windows really good. Again, this is just a repeat, ain't too shabby. Get behind the shutters. Hit it again. See, somebody already been here with a pressure washer. They already hit the window. That's not what we do. That's why we all pro. Get upsell. And we already talked about the driveway and everything else. So just go to the extra step for the customer. That's all it's about. And yeah, keep coming back. Take care of the customer. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and get finished this. And I'm going to rinse this off for them real quick. That's what we do. And then roll. Alright, peace. On the last side, we're going to go ahead and soap on. Let's get some soap on. Don't worry yourself. The AC's already rinsed. So Tony, you want to go in the back and do what we said? No, well that too, but yeah. So now we got soap. Yep. So again, this is a dirty side here. So we're to hit that Japanese maple. So again, you're dealing with all pro. This ain't no first rodeo for all pro. Just getting it done. This side is a little dirty. So we'll let it cool, marinate. It's cool out. Well, I say it's cool out by 75. Cool for us here. And we're gonna let it marinate. We tighten this tip up. Alright, let's get some peaks. No problem with the peaks with the M5 twist, and of course not with this beast, because I mean, you can hit 60 foot easy all day. You get it all, just coat it up. Just coat it up. That's all you're trying to do. In fact, I'm gonna get over here, shoot through the trees. Sometimes it's tough with that, all this vegetation, but as long as you get a good coat on it. And I got Tony over there already. You ready, Tony? Just spray the, from, you know, the top down. So he's gonna go ahead and catch that side for me, so I don't have to jump the fence. There's no gate. So it's already clean. And the pressure washing, baby. Gonna be his next job. He's gonna be my main man. Well, he is my main man, but he's gonna be on his own. Oh, I could have went in this gate and shot that. I wasn't even thinking. All right, guys, we wrapping it up. This is the last side. 30 minutes later, we're about out. Pretty big house, nice spread. Wasn't too bad. This is an annual. That's the good things about annual. Oh, by the way, guys. Well, I hate to even show you guys, but I made a switch to a Pixel phone. Anyway, catch up with you in a minute. We're about to rinse off. Be out of here. All right, peace. guys, I wanted to just tell you. We'll go ahead and switch this tip to the Davis. More streamlined. Huh? So what I've done is I went back to the trailer while this is marinating and switched my 3-way ball valve to rinse out my remote box and my injector as I'm rinsing. That way, when we go to the next job, there's no question, it was rinsed. Because rinsing it is gonna, look at here. Nice flow, baby, look at that. Ain't no joke with the 8. The problem is with the 8, like I said before, your buffer tank, man, you gotta, this thing sucks some water. I mean, I think like a 6.5, 7 gallon a minute would be the perfect one for house washing. But again, we're trying to make moves here at All Pro, so we were, you know, contemplating a few different option house washing systems. A few of you guys know what I'm talking about because we talk quite a bit. So yeah, we're gonna see how that works out. I may do something, like I said, over the winter. Just not quite sure yet. And you know, I was talking to a guy with a roof pump. Good guy. Appreciate the talking it out with me. But anyway, I always rinse, like anything overspray I may get on, I always rinse it extra. But we were talking about it, and it was like, you know, a lot of people with these 12, not 12 volts, but roof pumps have a bunch of problems. And I'm like, yeah, but think about this. A lot of people with the 12 volts have a bunch of problems. So really, why are they having problems? You know what I mean? Like, I could easily say, well, maybe they don't rinse good enough. You know what I mean? Maybe they don't rinse the pump good enough. That could be the same thing going on with the AR45. Maybe if they don't rinse enough. And I would probably mainly use it for house washing only if I decided to go that route. But so it wouldn't never be a very strong concentration of bleach. But again, who knows? I get in a situation where I need it for a bleach job. I got to be able to do that. I don't want it to handicap me to one particular solution. Anyway, enough about me rambling about that. You guys know kind of where I fit with that. So we'll see how it works out. If it works out, I do like it. I do really like it because I think it's very efficient. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get rinsed and we're going to wrap up. Catch up. Peace. Hi, everybody. Back at the house. Finally. Oh, look at that bleach tank just waiting on me. I got other parts coming. I'm going to make a bracket. Just kind of, you know, about halfway up and just figure out something. Draining out some water. It was a big job today. Look at a little bigger than we thought, but wasn't no problem. We got it. And Tony had to leave for a little bit to go take care of an appointment, but just draining some water. And everything did good. Did the downstream with the big machine. Ran well. Got fresh oil all throughout. When we changed the oil in this, we changed it in the gearbox and the pump all at once. And we do it at least every 100 hours, at least. A lot of times before that. So anyway, got more coming up. Got some commercial work we're going to probably be doing soon. And I got to go quote another few big jobs. So anyway, appreciate all the likes, subs, calls, comments, all the calls that I have with certain people, and you know, it's just good talk, and it's just about networking and helping people out. That's what it's about. Appreciate it.